girl name. I swear to God the world changed. The world changed.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Commanders and the Falcons, all that and more, coming up next.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away, and that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here they get the completion and a quick first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for DeAndre Swift. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And that is incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Falcons send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Again, it's Newsom, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding?" He just... And let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Newsom. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Newsom on the carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Newsom. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there, with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 8. Falcons 0.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Ready up.
First down, Washington.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and run for it on first first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Newsom. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Let's go, y'all.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get something together. Ready.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Newsom. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Pushes him aside at the 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken at around the 40. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Washington ready to try again on offense. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
He'll drop to throw.
First down.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. They'll try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Falcons, nothing.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
I don't need to.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. Fighting through and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to keep it on the draw. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've just game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Go! Warriors 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 2nd down and 3. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. That one let go deep for Laporta. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set 3 here. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here is Washington now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
70 Ranger.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back, 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 run it, run it, run it. Run it back, run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted, want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off, got the flight. Promise you if anybody can, homie, I can. Get it right, man. Baby, I'm my own hype, man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back. Run it, run it, run it back, run it back. Run it, ooh, run it back, run it back. Run it, run it, run it back, run it back. About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the friends. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another van.